Welcome back to another episode of the Drop Back Podcast. I am Bradley, as always joined by my co-host Zane. And if you missed last episode, go give that a listen if you haven't already. But how are you doing today, Zane?
Man, I'm doing great. How about yourself? I mean, it's good to have football, or a good week of football. Outside of the Chiefs winning, but how about yourself?
Some would say.
Fall.
I'm doing pretty good. It's a different layout, you can see. We just moved in with one another, so that's pretty exciting. We might change this layout out.
We probably will change the layout out again.
We're
testing stuff out. Let us know which one y'all like the most, though. I mean, it can change.
We're really close to one another, which I don't mind. But a minute in. My fault, dude. But yeah. We moved in with one another, different layout, but yeah. Football.
Football is good.
So, Chiefs won.
Unfortunately.
We're going to see another rematch of the Chiefs and Eagles.
Can we have a different Super Bowl, guys? No, just the same three. That's fine. So next year is what, Rams, Bengals? So is that what's next since we only repeat Super Bowls?
No, it's going to be 49ers, Chiefs.
Oh, dang. Forgot.
Yeah, because we like to see that a lot.
Because the Super Bowl thing was blue. All blue. So Lions and Bills.
All blue.
Lions, Bills, Titans, Panthers.
All blue, let me think. Panthers, Titans.
I like it. I just said that.
Oh, my fault, dude. My fault.
Or Titans, Lions, Panthers, Bills.
Titans, no chance.
Absolutely none.
Lions.
Pretty good chance. Healthy.
Lost
Lions.
Ben Johnson, lost Aaron Glenn. We've seen this before.
Yeah, with the Eagles.
But Dan Campbell was a better coach than Nick Sirianni, even though he's been to 2 Super Bowls.
In 4 years.
Vic Fangio is a great coordinator.
Yes.
And Kellen Moore is a great coordinator. So
also true. One of them's getting a head coaching opportunity. So, well, not a
both of them. One of them's already gotten a head coach.
Yeah, but he sucked. So
ask Broncos fans of that.
Yeah, the one I know did not like him. So
I don't think many Bronco fans liked him.
He sucked. He's a great coordinator, but he sucks.
Yeah, he sucks as a head coach. But I mean, he's been great on defense. I mean, whenever you add that many great pieces, very young guys too. They didn't even go out in free agency and spend money. They just
Quinion and
on the defensive side.
Yeah, offensive side they got the best running back in football.
Yeah. Having
the best running back season of all time.
Which I don't know. We're not talking about Super Bowl quite yet, but my Super Bowl prediction is Jalen Hurts goes out there and does not have quite a master class.
He said this last week, guys.
Well, okay, the
Commanders.
Okay,
they made it to the NFC Championship. They're the second best.
The Commanders looked like they couldn't decide if they wanted to stop the running game or the passing game, and they kind of screwed them. So.
Yeah, but Hurts actually looked good. And you said let him throw the football. He threw and ran. So, I mean, he looked good. Saquon looks great, too, though. Saquon kind of tore him apart.
But who looks more consistent, Jalen Hurts or
Saquon? But who got a concussion? Hurts. So, I mean, that kind of two-is you. I mean, takes you out for a couple weeks. Same thing, though.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes had a broken ACL and tore meniscus. And he's back. Perfectly fine. He didn't tear. He just
I was like, what did he do? I was like, that doesn't sound right.
But if he did, he'd still be the great quarterback he is. So
no, they pump him full of horse tranquilizer like they did last time and send him back out there after it looked like he snapped his ankle in half. Remember 2 years ago?
Oh yeah.
Snapped his ankle in half and came back out there.
You know the reason I'm cheering for Chiefs
it's because he loves Patriots fans so much.
Because I'm a Steelers fan. And I want the Patriots to feel our agony and pain. I will never let this go.
Petty.
I am petty.
Petty, guys.
That is petty.
He would rather see a three-peat than some other team win for once. That is
okay,
insanity.
For once. The Eagles won like 6 years ago. Like 9 years ago now. Oh my gosh, that was 9 years ago.
It was 2018, so 7 years. Yep.
Yeah, that's the right math. Yep. Yeah, dude, I don't know. It's just the Chiefs.
The Chiefs don't even look that great, though. Like, they look good, but they don't look dominant.
I forgot my Super Bowl prediction, and it's really kind of bugging me because I know I chose the Chiefs, and I chose them to win.
Yeah.
I chose them to three-peat.
I think you did have the Eagles. I feel like you did.
I don't know if I did.
No, you had the Lions. I think you had the Lions.
I had the Lions or Packers.
I had the Packers Texans, guys. That was so bad. But I also thought Stroud was going to be an MVP type year. D'Amico Ryan was going to look like an absolute stud as a coach, and the team was just going to dominate on all sides of the ball. Defense dominated. Offense looked like poop.
Yeah. I mean, you know not to pick a second-year quarterback.
No, never. Absolutely not. Except Drake May. Drake May, you are crazy. That's
why
why it's blue. Guys, that's why it's blue. Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. We're so back. I have a Pro Bowl quarterback, right?
Oh, no. I have a Pro Bowl quarterback. Russell Wilson's a Pro Bowl quarterback. How does he not count?
Because he's not a rookie.
But
he's old. Nah, he was.
How did he get the fifth amount of votes? Like, I can name 10 quarterbacks.
I could do.
Tua? I'd rather have Tua in the Pro Bowl. Shoot, and you know I'm not the big... Brock Purdy.
I mean, that's NFC. So you gotta go
NFC. Wait, yeah. AFC, Tua.
Bo Nix, but he
Bo Nix. Why can't I think of any quarterbacks right now?
I can name like
Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow.
He's in it. Allen opted out.
Allen, Mahomes, which he's in the Super Bowl.
But he wasn't even top 3 anyway, so it didn't matter.
No, I mean I'd rather have him.
Let's see who else.
Justin Herbert.
I think he also. No, I don't know what happened with Herbert.
Justin Herbert. Caleb Williams.
That's
the NFC. I'm dumb. Shoot.
Yeah, you can't even name 5.
Dude, okay, right now it is okay. It's I'm confused.
Long day, guys.
Yeah.
He picked Chiefs. I'm picking Eagles.
We're doing our Super Bowl prediction.
Oh, well, I thought that's what you did.
Oh no, I just did.
Oh,
I just started. This is like this is a very unorganized episode, which sums up our week.
Very much so. If you know, you know. To actually talk about the games, though, I feel like we need to talk about the games first. Start with the Commanders-Eagles. Well, you missed the first half.
Yeah, I missed a good amount of it.
Or ditched me.
I moved in Saturday, so...
Moved in Saturday. Left halfway through Sunday.
Yeah, I did. I don't know what
Went back to his parents' house for the rest of the day.
Did I go back there?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. And my grandparents.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It was a dominating performance. Like, to sum up that game, Eagles absolutely dominated in that whole game. Like, run game, defense, pass game, almost perfection. The only question mark I had throughout the entire game was Vic Fangio right before the half, which is quite normal for him. Quinyon Mitchell, our star corner from last year, looked like a stud. He had an interception again. He might have had 2, I can't remember. DeGene had a solid game as well. Just overall, the Eagles look insane. And I think they look like the better team going into the Super Bowl. But we said that with the Bills last week. Or at least I did. So I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think they have what it takes to win a Super Bowl.
He's an Eagles hater, though. You're a Hurts hater.
I'm not a big fan of Hurts.
I don't understand it. I really do.
Dude, I mean, Jalen Hurts isn't that good, though. People talk about him like he's
He's a top 10 quarterback. He's not top 5, but he's top 10. He does everything that's asked of him and a little bit more.
Does he now?
He does. I mean, look at this past week. Hold on. Let's pull it up.
Don't pull up the numbers. Numbers don't. If numbers meant something in this league, then...
numbers do mean something. At least a little bit of something.
Tua was a top 5 quarterback last year.
Heck yeah, he was.
Oh, no. Yeah, okay.
250 yards. Didn't need to do much. He also was hurt most of this year. 71 completion percentage. 3 touchdowns on the ground. I mean, he's a running quarterback. He does what he's asked. He had 4 touchdowns for his team. It's crazy they had like 7 rushing touchdowns in the game, too. Will Shipley had a lot of good plays as the third-string running back.
So Jalen Hurts is a running quarterback then?
Yeah, he is. He's a running back. Nothing wrong with that. Your favorite quarterback this year is Jalen Milroe, ain't it? How you talk about him?
I mean, I do like Jalen Milroe. He's like,
I don't understand.
if he doesn't pan out, because I was a big fan of Anthony Richardson, if he doesn't pan out, then I give up on athletic quarterbacks. I just
you got to have some promise as a passer. So, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, this game wasn't as exciting as
second game.
The glorious mahomie.
You can ask him. I literally, every drive, I was like, it's over. It's over. And, like, if he had a nickel for every time I said the word it's over, bro would be a millionaire right now.
I would be a millionaire.
Bro, it's like him with the Steelers game. He said this over all the time.
It is. Okay.
And I was right. The game was over. After the 4th down, it was over.
Well, okay, after that 4th down, are you talking about the last 4th down of the game?
Not the last one, but the one that called it.
Yeah, the first quarter. No, I'm playing.
No. It was. Josh just didn't look good, and I just knew from there it was just over.
Yeah,
he did not have a good game at all.
Yeah, Josh.
You like the route concepts and the play calling also was not great. It's starting to make me question Sean McDermott. But are you going to find a better coach somewhere else?
Yes.
You think?
With the team that you have, yes.
But is there a head coach out there available to get that would take you that far?
Mike Tomlin.
I actually like that. That would be. I'd hate it.
I would trade.
You trade the first?
This year's first?
Do you think they'd trade their first?
Absolutely, they would trade it. They like Sean McDermott too much. Too.
Yeah, I know. It'd probably be next year. If they don't make it again. If they lose to the Chiefs again, oh, dude, Sean McDermott's gone. 5 years
You'd
running is crazy.
You would have to fire him, Sean McDermott. You would have to.
The conversation started last year, and then, no. Like, he's got to go.
Yeah, so Zane, I wanted to ask you this question because we've talked about it plenty.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think lost the Bills the game?
I think it's a mixture of a couple things.
Say it. Go ahead, say it.
Bad referees.
Oh, brother.
A lot of bad calls. But I'm going to add in, because we had the conversation earlier, I think the Bills had the chance to win the game on their last drive, and their play calls were just dog. They were just absolutely awful. There is no reason you go double outside on the last couple plays. You need to have an underneath route every single time because you know Spagnuolo's going to blitz. You need your underneath dump off. And you don't have it, that's what lost you that game. Truly is like being stupid like that. If you have a tight end drop, just hitch route, curl, anything, just a little dump off route. You get a first down, you get your 4th and 5, you getting closer to field goal range. Kincaid catches the ball, which guarantee that's one of the hardest catches you can make after coming back. You're in field goal range, you win the game. All these little things that they did, not going for it on, not going for 2 points ties the game. These little coaching errors.
Dude, Sean McDermott did this a couple years ago where he went for 2 and he lost the game.
I preach that going for 2 is actually what costs you a game more than it wins you a game. And people call me stupid, but in games like this, it proves true. In every single game of the playoffs this year, it's proved true. You don't need to go for 2, take your point, move on.
Yeah.
You're pushing
you
luck.
Shouldn't do that.
I will say, it wasn't the Bills, but there definitely was, you admitted there were some bad calls in that game.
Yeah, there were some bad calls, but the rest this year have been awful.
Yeah, 100%
the rest, all around. Every game you watch, it's like, oh my gosh.
And it's been really bad. It needs to change this.
Dude, I think what the Bills are missing is...
Say a premier wide receiver. They had Diggs for the past 4 years.
I was going to say receiver.
Oh my gosh, dude! They just drafted Coleman.
No, I wasn't going to say wide receiver.
Oh, you weren't? Okay.
No.
And continue.
I was going to say corner.
I agree.
Like a elite corner.
100%. Haven't had one since Gilmore. Actually, since White. Sorry, forgot about him.
I think better edge rushers.
I would agree. I think your first pick's going to be corner, and then your second pick's going to be edge rusher.
And someone else I don't know, safety. You just got to upgrade defense.
Your defensive side of the ball needs upgrades, and you got to bring in a wide receiver. Maybe not a premier guy, but just a wide receiver.
Von Miller's still good, but he's old. You need to get a younger edge rusher. And luckily this is the draft class to get an edge rusher. So.
Edge rushing, corner, and safety is really a solid group.
So yeah, you can attack all those positions in this draft class.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Do you think that fourth down call was wrong? With Josh Allen? Do you think he made it over the line?
So, I would say they saw on the field they called it turnover on downs.
Right.
And they went into the replay booth. No efficient evidence.
Not enough evidence.
Not enough evidence. So I completely understand. Okay, I can see where there's not enough evidence to overturn the ball.
Yeah.
So I can understand that.
Okay, but did you think that he got it?
Yes, I think he got it. Everyone thought he got it.
Everyone did. Okay, now I'll raise the question. Should there be a sensor in the ball for a first down?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know how that would affect the ball.
Because it would get rid of the human error.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you're under a pile, you can't see where the ball is. The guy's just going to call what he thinks or what he wants to happen. And so you just get rid of that completely, and you just be like, oh, we got the first down. Cool.
I don't know. Officiating needs to get better next year.
Oh, 100%. There's gonna be like a training camp or something this summer.
But this is a little off.
All right.
Because we talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs franchise. Or Dynasty. We can talk about the Chiefs Dynasty now. Because
if they win this year, they have a dynasty.
Dude, they already have a dynasty.
I guess they have
5 years?
6 years.
6 years of straight. They have not lost in the divisional round since Pittsburgh Steelers. Shout out. Our last win in the playoffs. 5 field goals, by the way. But what?
That's just so stupid.
What?
The last time y'all won was like, what was it, 12 years ago?
Dude, it was
a long time ago.
It was 8.
Since before Mahomes.
It was when Mahomes was in high school, actually.
That's
actually now. But I think the Chiefs dynasty is
it's second all time.
Legendary.
Oh, it's 100% legendary. I mean, like, there's no putting around that. No, there's no putting around that. But he brought up like 5 and 6 years, and I was like, Patriots did 6 and 8, so we didn't win all of them, but they went 6 and 8. So.
And if they add a three-peat,
it definitely can be pushed to the greatest dynasty group. Longevity-wise, though.
Longevity, I mean, that's Patriots are up there. But if Mahomes, if we get another 10 years of Mahomes.
Gosh, we have I think we have 8 years left of Mahomes. I don't think he goes another 10. Not with the injuries he's
I think he can be a pocket passer. He can,
you think he can go 15 years total?
Yes.
Well, yeah, 8 years. He's got 8 years. He's on year 7. He'll be on year 8. So 7 years.
I think he's got. Our glorious Mahomie has 15 more years.
Not a chance. He's not going to go as long as Brady. I think Brady could still beat him now.
Well, considering they play opposite sides of the ball, it's kind of hard to,
Yeah, I know they both play offense, but I mean, head-to-heads, Brady won twice. Bro came out of retirement and beat him. So, I mean...
Yeah. I forgot Brady came out of retirement.
Dude, freaking crazy. Came out of retirement, beat Mahomes.
Yeah. I think Mahomes proves that he's the second best quarterback.
Oh, I mean, there was to me there was no doubt.
Yeah, I think Manning is still an all-time great. He is.
I hate ranking quarterbacks all time actually because it's different eras. I just think they're all great quarterbacks. That's all there should be said to it. Okay, he's a great quarterback. So is this guy. You don't need.
And it's different eras because
football's different.
It's so different.
We talked about it on the ride home today. How protected players are now compared to when they were when Tom Brady first started. Dude was getting clocked and getting up and continuing playing. While now it's like they get clocked and they're just crying on the field. It's completely different ballgame.
Yeah, we need to go back to old football where it's you have a CTA, you go back out there,
Exactly. Tua would be dead.
Dude, they're acting like it was still in the 1980s.
I know.
Tua, how many fingers am I holding up? 17. Oh, Tua. What's
Dog, it's so bad. Him against DeMar Hamlin, I was scared for what was about to happen.
Dude,
The most
DeMar
breakable
Hamlin
force
ended
versus
him.
most breakable object. I was scared.
DeMar got his revenge.
Gotta get back. Unnecessary get back. Oh, and then DeMar actually was selling the game, and I was like, dog. What did I say? It was out of pocket. I don't know.
I'm not saying it on here. I know what you said, but I'm not
it was
saying
so
it on
out
here.
of pocket.
But yeah, Super Bowl matchup. We've seen this 2 years ago.
I think I've seen this song before, and I didn't like the ending.
I've played these games before. I always think of that meme whenever.
Yeah.
You've never watched Good Games, have you?
I did. I watched the first season.
Did you watch the second season?
No.
Nah, well.
I haven't had time.
You would understand.
Well, I have had time. I liked other stuff. It's on the list, though.
Well, yeah. So we already said our Super Bowl predictions. I think it's just gonna be the same thing we saw.
You think pass interference called it in the game?
No.
Wow.
No.
This guy admits it. He admits it, guys. He admitted it.
Dude, even okay. The retired officiating head guy.
Yeah.
He even came out and said it's not scripted. We don't pick
Well, yeah,
players.
I know it's not scripted. I was just joking.
No, I know, but they don't pick players or whatever. If they did, then
I mean, they kind of do protect more players than others. We've seen Russell Wilson get clocked in that.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know,
Who cares
dude.
for Russell Wilson, though, am I right?
I don't.
Hey, Pro Bowl quarterback.
Yeah. Dude, Woody Johnson's actually gonna sign him. Well, he's on the Pro Bowl roster in May 2026, so
Bro's a Pro Bowler and an 80-year roll. He's better than Aaron Rodgers. So.
he's gonna go back and play Madden 22 and
his
be
son, how good is Aaron Rodgers?
Tyler,
Dad, he was really good in his prime. Oh, then we're signing him. Dad, I said in his prime, not now. Oh, we're still signing him.
He's gonna be Tyler Huntley was a Pro Bowler. I think we need to bring him in.
I like it. Hey, I'm not gonna complain. As a Patriots fan. They suck. It's funny. Especially after 2 years ago when they got all cocky and arrogant, thinking they were going to be the best team in the league. So funny when they went 7-10, and then now they're even worse. And
I mean, it's not funny for our predictions because we looked like
Oh no, we looked awful this year for them. We had them at. You had them worse than I did. You had them at.
Yeah, dude, I thought they were going to actually do something. I thought Rodgers was going to come back.
I had them 11-6. I had the Bills at 9-8. I had the Dolphins at 10-7, and the Patriots at 5-12.
Yeah, I think we should stop trying to switch it up with teams.
No, just keep it the same. I mean, it's not going to change that much.
Bills, Chiefs in the AFC Championship for the next 5 years.
No, I got a prediction.
Don't
Chiefs.
say it. Don't even think about it.
I was going to say Ravens Bengals, but fine.
Oh.
I was going to go Ravens Bengals.
Oh, I thought you were about to be Patriots.
No, maybe 3 years from now. Hey man, Drake May, stud.
The Steelers will be in it.
8-9 season next year for the Pats. Book it. But let's get back to the Super Bowl. You said repeat. So what? 38-35 final score, or are we thinking more of a defensive game? I think more defensive game than 2 years.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be more defensive.
Yeah,
because they both have great defenses. I'm gonna say 20. 7-30.
Okay.
No,
Chiefs,
I don't want it to be a close game because I don't want the Chiefs. I don't want the Chiefs to be. Well, did you not see that penalty? Did you not see that?
Yeah, we're gonna micro pick because it's been
and then you're gonna see
Chiefs have out.
Lane Johnson hold him like this, and it's gonna be I didn't see anything. The Chiefs got
assaulted.
Okay. I just showed an example.
Come on, guys.
I just showed an example so people would see. Dude, he's joking.
I'm kidding.
He's joking. Right, Zane? I'm just
we're playing. I don't think the Chiefs score 30 because it's only happened once, and it was this past game. That's how you know stuff is messed up. The Chiefs scored 30. No, they haven't scored 30 all year against worse defenses. They didn't score 30 against the Panthers. That's when you know it's messed up.
Yeah, Bryce Young almost upset him.
I know. I think final score, let's go 24-23. That's right, 1 point.
I'm going to go, actually, I'm changing it up.
I think Eagles.
27-23.
27-23. I like it. My reason is I think the Eagles get a game-winning field goal.
Oh, you're picking the Eagles?
Yeah.
I just think there's no shot. I said this about the Commanders, but I don't think there's a shot with the Eagles.
Hey, keep saying that. Please do.
The Chiefs been here before.
Mahomie, so the Eagles.
The glorious Mahomie. Dude, Mahomie's been here for like 3 years straight. So
yeah, it's time to stop. He's got to stop somehow. Last time the Eagles didn't have Saquon. That was their big issue, is their run game.
Mahomes and Super Bowls are like Deshaun Watson and massage parlay. They don't stop.
Yeah, same with Robert Kraft. I'll hit the owner. All right, I'll hit the owner.
That's a crazy comparison.
Senior Bowl started.
Yeah, the Senior Bowl. I haven't watched it.
I watched a little bit while we were at work.
Yeah.
Like a little bit, like 30 minutes. Tez Johnson looks good. But he's 5'9", 156, guys. All right, I said this with Tank Dell. Don't draft him. He's gonna get hurt. Unless he puts on like 20 pounds and loses speed, he's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
And then you give the case for Worthy. Worthy's he's 2 inches taller and
a great system.
Great system and 15 pounds heavier. So it's not the same. It's really not. I don't know.
Wow.
I think short video, but good video. Wrapped up video.
Next video will be us at the Senior Bowl.
Yes.
Vlogging. This will be our first time ever vlogging a video.
So check it out, guys. I want to say thank y'all for listening to another episode of the Drop By Podcast. Be sure wherever you're listening to leave a like, follow, subscribe, or comment. We always appreciate it. If you disagree with any takes or anything, let us know down in the comments below. As always, thank y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all tune in the next one, and peace out.
Peace.